Hello dear students. Today in this chapter we're going to talk about continuous improvement and lean quality management. After completing this chapter, you'll be able to define the concepts of continuous improvement and related concepts, analyze the lean quality management perspective, explain the Kaizen and the other lean techniques related to continuous improvement initiates, define the steps of Lean Six Sigma implementation, at the end explain the place of benchmarking in continuous improvement initiatives. First, we need to explain continuous improvement. There are lots of definitions about continuous improvement from scholars. Some of them said a continual appraisal of what we have done, what yet to be done, what needs to be done, and actions taken and yet to be taken. The others explain a journey which is directly linked to the organizational performance. There are 7 steps. In Mansur and Schatz, they said there are 7 steps about continuous improvement process model. The first one set the stage of process improvement. This step starts with creating the environment. So in this context, the improvement teams needs to be selected and trained by improvement tools. Mission statement and quality standards issues need to be discussed in this step, because setting the rules and logistics, the topics of both of them is about mission statement, related with mission statement, and quality issues. Step 2, select the process to improve. This step starts with identifying and selecting the opportunities. After localizing this problem, after finding out the problem, and improvement plans need to be created. After establishing operational definitions and team objectives, key measures should be defined in this step. The third step, to describe process or problem, is the first step of this step. After mapping the process with flow chart, supplier or customer relationship, and measures of the performance need to be identified. This step continues with relating measures to customer tools, customer needs, and their expectations. The fourth step, standardize the process. This step shortly described in 4 stages. The first one is standardize, do, check, and act. In standardized stage to assess process ability. Variation in measure and system needs to be reduced. In this context, special causes of variation should be analyzed and corrected. The 5th step, tighten and process, to assess the process capability against requirements. The process needs to be streamlined and error-proofed. Step 6, improve the process. Again, PDCA, plan, do, check, act. We'll see these stages. Plan stage starts with developing questions and theory. After analyzing available process data and stating a goal, a change or tests need to be planned. To design system changes to define expected outcomes, to identify process measures, plan data collection, to establish a test measurement process, to test and refine the data collection are the other issues in this stage. The seventh one, assess improvement performance. In the last step of data is organized and project results are documented in picture. Conceptual frame of continuous improvement cannot be carried out of without individual improvement. So there are 7 steps of it. Envision personal improvement, enable personal improvement, focused on improvement, improve your job, improve yourself, help others improvement, evaluate improvement process. There are crucial steps of continuous improvement, promoting small improvements, research and development innovation, measuring performance, improving through projects, communicating with data, reducing process variability, reducing the vendor base, preventing defects, managing upstream processes. When we talk about lean, we're talking about dynamic process of change, driven by a set of principles and best practices aimed to continuous improvement. Overproduction, waiting, unnecessary transport, overprocessing, excess raw materials, unnecessary movement, defects are the basis of examples. Lean and total quality management are both universal, applicable approaches to improve the quality and performance of organization. For what? For continuous improvement. When we talk about Kaizen, Kaizen is the Japanese form of continuous improvement. So it means continuing improvement of personal life, home life, social life, and working life. In this chapter, we define the concepts of continuous improvement and related concepts, analyze the lean quality management perspective, explain the Kaizen and the other lean techniques related to continuous improvement, define the steps of Six Sigma implementation, explain the place of benchmarking in continuous improvement. See you in the next chapter.